Welcome back to Focus on Crestview. I'm Derek Lott, the president of the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here with Dino Sinopoli from RE/MAX and Brian Crowley from RE/MAX. They're our sponsors this month. And again, thank you so much for sponsoring the breakfast.
We're excited to be here and sponsoring the breakfast.
And we've learned a whole lot about what you guys do and how we can get with you guys to either sell property or to buy property. One of the things we talked about before the break that you were going to kind of inform everybody about is something that's going along all over the country right now is bank foreclosures and short sales. And a lot of people don't understand that process. So I thought maybe you guys could tell us a little bit about that and inform our viewers on how that process works.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I just really wanted to get across today is short sales are a big part of my business. And I'm actually got a certified distressed property expert is one of the courses that I've taken of several that are just involving short sales. It's a very complicated process. One, I have to make sure that everybody understands what a short sale is, and that's where the mortgage amount is higher than the value of the home. So if you got a $150,000 mortgage, but your home's only worth $100,000, then that's typically where we get into a short sale situation. And some people think short means it sells real fast, but that is not the case. Some used to take up to a year, but now it's taking about 45 to 90 days. Buyers have to be very patient if they're looking to purchase a short sale, but they can hang into one of these short sales if there's a good deal to be had at the end of the day. And we've had some of those, Brian, there.
Oh yeah, they definitely take some time. You got to, like Dino said, you have to be patient to get it done. I mean, that's pretty much it. It does take a long time to get it done.
And what
Patience
would be
is
some
a
of
virtue.
the different factors from a traditional purchase for someone that might be some things that buyers would have to be prepared for?
Well, typically, some buyers, when they get into the short sale, wanting to buy a short sale, they think that the house, the seller, is the bank, and the bank is not the seller. The seller is the seller who owns a home today. It's still in their name, but they've got to ask the permission from the bank to be able to sell it short, and they have to prove to that bank that there's a hardship, whether that be divorce, reduced income, overburdened by debt. There's lots of different hardships, but those are probably the most popular, or reduced income. And then once they've proved that they don't have the money for the difference, and the bank works with us, and that's where we spend the specialty. If there's anybody out there listening and is in one of those positions where they need to sell one of those properties, that's where we're an expert in helping them. It doesn't cost anything for that seller to sell their home, and they can use my services as a real estate agent. I get paid out of what the bank ends up getting or agreeing to on the short sale. And same with the closing costs, because most people, when they get into a short sale situation, are overburdened by debt, they've gone through a divorce, and they're struggling. And we're here to help. And I'd be happy to sit down with anybody. My numbers are being flashed on the screen here, and we have a web page. And it doesn't cost anything to have me come over, give you some good ideas on the situation, and tell you how you could probably get out of a very potentially, it's a sad thing that the market dropped so much as it has, but we're definitely here to help. And I just want people to know that they can call us up, we can show them the direction, and probably won't cost you a thing. But every deal is different, and I can explain the ins and outs of all of those. Another popular thing that we're also involved in because of the market is foreclosure properties. There's a lot of them on the market, and there's probably more to come. They say we have about a 3-year supply left. They said 4 years last year, so I'm assuming it's 3 years now. And I hope that'll be over, and then we can see we have stabilized pricing now in the area, and in some situations I think we've seen some rising prices. But I tell people, don't get excited about that. There's still this, what they call the shadow market of foreclosures that are out there. But again, when you're looking to buy or investment property, we're also certified in that. We take all special training to be able to help our buyers out in those situations as well. But I think, Brian, you've probably been involved with quite a few foreclosed properties as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. It seems to be a hot thing right now. It's everything's a good price. You get a nice home for a really good value. It's just one of the things everyone's looking for right now. So with the amount that they have, it's nice to be able to get people in, take a look at more than one foreclosure. It's going on.
Yeah, because right now is the time to buy. Interest rates are at their all-time low. I mean, you're probably seeing a lot of business with 4% and lower prices on our mortgages. Prices have dropped significantly from what they were. So, like they said at our RE/MAX convention, the U.S. is on sale right now. We have foreign buyers coming in. I originally moved from Canada, but right now the #1 foreign buyer in the United States, or in Florida, is Canadian. So, so if you're looking to sell an investment property, give us a call. If you are looking to buy one, give us a call. We definitely can help in any of those situations. And I encourage people to go to my webpage as well if they just want to check things out. It's on the screen there at www.calldino.com. And on there, there'll be information on short sales, information on investments, information on what's available in the area. And we also have a RE/MAX app as well. So if, for your cell phone, if you're a smartphone user, you can get some of that information. I'm also a premier agent in both Realtor.com, and if you haven't been familiar with Zillow, Zillow is another big internet marketing site, and I'm a preferred agent on both of those, so that we get that premier presence on, you know, the internet where people are all the time now. 95% of the buyers are.
Well, I wanted to tell y'all thank you so much for being a sponsor, and everybody in Crestview and everybody in the chamber knows Dino's always involved in the chamber, and it's easy to find you even if we don't use the internet or the telephone, because all you have to do is come to a chamber event and you can find Dino. So thank you again for being a sponsor, and remember, if you have a home or a piece of property you want to buy or sell, call Dino and Brian at RE/MAX in Crestview, and they'll be glad to help you out. So thanks again, and we'll be seeing you around town and at the chamber.
Well, thank you very much for having us here today.
And when we come back, we'll have our president-elect, Karen Hardell, and she's going to tell us about what's going on in the chamber so you can be involved like Brian and Dino.